Hi, team. Hope everyone's having a great start to the day. I just want to take a few minutes to talk about the 5 p.m. to 5 p.m. Nutrition tracking. And I would have to say, out of all the tips and tricks that I've acquired through the years and that I've coached, my clients and patients with, I would say that this is the number one game changer when it comes to helping people adhere to tracking and also to help them meet their daily tracking targets in the form of calories and protein. And the concept of the 5 to 5 tracking is essentially that in a 24-hour period, you're going to actually start tracking your food. Instead of first thing in the morning, you're going to start tracking it at 5 p.m. So why is this so helpful? We know that for the majority of people, it is much easier to control your day, control your intake during the day, and to control your willpower during the day when you're busy and distracted doing other things like working, looking after the kids, the home, things like that. Our evenings tend to be the time that are less predictable and that require a little more willpower. Evenings tend to be, when we go out to friends' places, let's say barbecues, dinners. Obviously, this is pre-COVID. It's also the time that we may, snuggle in with the family and watch a movie and indulge in treats. It's just a more difficult time to predict how many calories you will have and to also exhibit willpower. At the end of the day, sometimes we just want a treat or we just want to be able to, enjoy something a little more extravagant. So, in the traditional way of tracking first thing in the morning to first thing at the end of the day, if you know you're going to be out with friends, going out to dinner, having a fun night at home, anything that's going to require more calories, generally speaking, what people try to do is save however many calories that they might think they might need. So they, try to eat less during the day and save an extra stash of calories at night. And this can be difficult for a few reasons. One, it's impossible to predict, particularly if you're eating out or going to a friend's place for dinner, what exactly you're going to be taking in. And second of all, it really does take away from your freedom because then you feel at night when you're trying to enjoy yourself in that environment, you feel like you're restricted to however many calories you saved. So by switching to 5 p.m. to 5 p.m., what it does is it allows you to freshly start at 5 p.m. You start with 0 calories expended and your full caloric budget left to go. So that means if you're out for friends at a friend's place and you decide to indulge in the dessert or have an extra glass of wine, whatever it is, you just make up for it the next day. So you basically start tracking from 5 p.m. If you have a really extravagant night, it means the next day, from the time you wake up until 5 p.m., you have to be a little bit tighter with your calories. You have to make smarter choices, and really try to choose calorie-wise, protein-rich foods. If you don't have an extravagant night and you opt not to, let's say, have the dessert or the second glass of wine, or you eat within your normal caloric range for the evening, then your next day stays the same. Again, what I love about this strategy is it gives you freedom. It doesn't have you going out to a friend's place or enjoying your evening, trying to enjoy your evening with a restricted caloric budget. It allows you to make your choices and make up for those choices the next day. And like I said, I would say in 95% of the patients and clients that I've coached, it's really helped them adhere to the food tracking because it makes them feel less restricted. It makes them feel like they have more freedom. And it also helps them actually hit their targets. So how does this work? It's really very simple. So as of 5 o'clock tonight, anything you eat will go in tomorrow's log. So in MyFitnessPal, you'll choose tomorrow's date and you'll put tonight's dinner in, and anything you eat after dinner as far as snacks or drinks goes in the snacks portion for tomorrow's log. So when you wake up in the morning, you know exactly how much you have left. Let's say tonight I eat and drink 600 calories. That means tomorrow when I wake up, I have 900 calories because I'm on a 1,500 calorie budget at the moment. I've got 900 calories left over to do with, and I know how much more protein I have to hit. And so when I wake up tomorrow morning, I simply put my breakfast, my lunch, and any extra snacks I have during the day in tomorrow's log as per normal. Then when tomorrow hits at 5 o'clock, my calories reset. Anything I eat from 5 o'clock tomorrow on goes into the next day. It's really, really very simple. And I really encourage most of you, if not all of you, to give it a go, because for the majority of people, it can be very, very, very helpful when it comes to the food tracking and very liberating. So I hope this helps. I look forward to hearing how it goes. Please post any questions in the comments below about how to, how to do it, or any questions you might have. We're always happy to answer your questions and always encourage conversation, obviously. Also, if anybody else has been finding any tips or tricks to make the tracking easier, please share below as well. Again, the whole point of this community is for us to share our ideas, what's working well for us, so that we can improve the success, of each individual and as the group as a whole. Okay, so have a great day and look forward to chatting to you soon.